So the Galaxy S24 series is now officially launched and are going to Filipino consumers. But people might be wondering, what is the cheapest way to buy a Galaxy S24, S24 Plus, and S24 Ultra in the Philippines? In this episode of Tech Tuesday, we are officially expanding our topics to more than just Apple and of course, continue helping people out on their tech purchase decisions. This is the cheapest way to buy a Galaxy S24 in the Philippines. Now, of course, some of you might already know the cheapest way to buy a phone is usually by going to Green Hills. And that holds true even for the Galaxy S24. The only thing with Green Hills is that a lot of people are scared because they are unsure if the phones there are legit and are okay to buy. And that is what I aim to do here, to inform you what are the pros and cons of buying a Galaxy S24 in Green Hills. Let's start with the price. How much can you actually save buying in Green Hills? As of today, Feb 12, 2023, you can save as much as 26,000 pesos when buying in Green Hills compared to buying from Samsung officially. Even with all of the free stuff, discounts, and upselling discounts that Samsung is doing, you will be able to save a lot buying from Green Hills. For example, buying a Galaxy S24 Ultra 512GB officially from Samsung will cost you 92,990 pesos. Pre-orders previously let you buy it for 84,990 pesos, if I'm not mistaken, as well as buying it from Shopee or Lazada right now. But in Green Hills, you can buy the same model for 67,000 pesos. That is 26,000 pesos cheaper from SRP and 18,000 pesos from promos. For the base Galaxy S24 512GB model, the SRP is 61,990 pesos, but you will see this for 53,990 in Lazada or Shopee. In Green Hills, this costs only 42,000 pesos. That is a 20 peso discount from SRP and 12,000 peso discount from Samsung's official cash promos. Then lastly, for the Galaxy S24 Plus 512GB, the SRP is 76,990, but you will see it for 68,990 pesos on promos. In Green Hills, that is only 52,000 pesos, which is 25,000 pesos cheaper from SRP and 17,000 pesos cheaper from cash promos. These cash discounts are actually insanely huge, which is why people are very skeptical. But when you buy from reputable stores like Mobilizer, which is where I got my S24 Ultra, or Chris Gadgets or AJT, you can be assured you are getting a legit phone. I will leave the links in the description where you can buy an S24 and get huge discounts. Alright Marian, but what's the catch? Okay, so the catch is that the units they are selling are usually coming from Hong Kong or Singapore. And that entails certain pros and cons. The first con is warranty. When you have international units, Samsung service centers might not honor your warranty. They will still accept your unit for repair or replacement, but they will be charging more to do these services and it might take more time. That is where it's important to pick a store in Green Hills that is reputable and reliable in their own warranty for their devices. For me, I bought my S24 Ultra from Mobilizer and they do provide a 1-year warranty. The only thing they told me to not do is water damage. So anything else, they can help you. And I've had very smooth experiences with them so far. I've had units that had defects, my AirPods Pro 2, and it was such a smooth process. They replaced the unit for me, no questions asked. So that's the first con. No warranty from Samsung service centers, but you do have warranty from where you bought your item. After this next con, we will go to more pros, so I suggest staying until the end of the video because some of the pros are gonna be super crucial for some. Also, if you are finding this video useful, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel as that would help me reach my goal of 50,000 subscribers for this year. Alright? Next con. So the next con is only for the Hong Kong variant. No eSIM support. Now, they still have dual SIM support. It's just that they can only do physical SIMs rather than eSIM. But if your unit is Singapore, it can still do eSIM, but how do we know which one is Hong Kong and Singapore, right? Just check the model number located at the bottom of the box and follow the model numbers that I have on screen. Pause the video if you need more time. Don't worry, I'll still be here once you get back. Alright, now it's time for more pros. Believe it or not, even though you already get insane discounts, you still get some more pros. Now this is only particular for the S24 and S24 Plus. If you get the Hong Kong variant, you will actually get a more superior phone So if you don't know, Samsung usually does this thing where it ships two different processors for the same phone, depending on which country it is for. For the global variant of the Galaxy S24 and S24 Plus, which is what is being sold officially here in the Philippines and Singapore, they have an Exynos 2400 chip that is made in-house by Samsung. This is different from the S24 and S24 Plus Hong Kong variant since that one has a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which is the best processor that Android land has to offer and is the processor for the Galaxy S24 Ultra, Samsung's flagship phone. I mean, it is there for a reason. I've watched a lot of videos comparing the Exynos and Snapdragon processor, and to summarize, with the Hong Kong variant or Snapdragon processor, you can get better CPU and GPU performance, better battery life, and cooler temperatures during processor-intensive activities like gaming or video editing. The only thing that I saw where the Exynos is better is in ray tracing games. So if that's the most important to you, go for Exynos. But if not, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 is better in almost everything. So if you want the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 but don't want to buy the highest price S24 Ultra, you can get the base S24 Hong Kong variant and get the same processor. Another pro is cellular connectivity of the Hong Kong version, and it's a weird one. The global variant, which is also the Singapore variant, is meant for the Philippines, right? But the Hong Kong variant supports more cellular bands that the Philippines uses versus the global variant. To be specific, with the Hong Kong variant, it is only missing band 42, which is a 4G LTE band that Smart uses. But with the global variant, it is missing band 42 and band 34, which is a 4G LTE band that Dito uses. So, if you want the best cellular activity and band 34 is active in your area, the Hong Kong variant is actually better. But if you use Globe or Smart, both variants will perform the same. There is an advantage though using Globe since any S24 supports all cellular bands that Globe uses, while one of Smart's bands is not supported. So that's all the pros and cons buying a Galaxy S24 in Green Hills. Personally, I would 100% get my phone from Green Hills because the savings are so substantial that they outweigh the cons a lot. And the warranty, which is probably the biggest con, is not even an issue if where you buy your S24 is reliable and trusted. So for me, I'm buying one from Green Hills any day. If you have any other questions about this topic or another question for Tech Tuesday, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Alright, that's everything we have for this episode. Shout out to Jay for following me on TikTok. If you'd like to have a shout out as well, please follow me on my socials. Okay? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on my next video.